We're back in everyone's favorite neighborhood, Megan's Landing, checking out the newest builder, Ashton Woods. They build on a 50 and a 70-foot lot series, so they have something for everyone at every price point. And on top of that, this model has some features that we have not seen before. But before we get into all that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Quentin Starks, and I'm gonna be your realtor for the next few minutes. If you can do me a huge favor, go down below and drop a like on this video. It truly does help support this channel. And if you don't want to miss out on anything when it comes to the Central Texas real estate market, we encourage you guys to subscribe. But without further ado, let's go check out this gorgeous property. Ashton Woods in this neighborhood starts in the high 300,000s for their 50-foot series. This is the 70-foot series model. It's the Milam. It's 3,000 square feet, 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a 2-car tandem garage. And when I mean this home has some features that you have not seen before, I'm very excited to show you guys. But as we start here in the foyer, we have this 8-foot steel and glass accented door, brings in a lot of natural light. What I love about this property is you can literally see from front to back, so it's very airy and it flows really well. Awesome open concept. To the left, we're gonna have an office space. So it has glass accented doors to come in. We are front facing, so you get to see a nice little view of your front yard. But all in all, it's a pretty nice sized room, perfect for an office. And then across is gonna be your formal dining area. So again, front facing, we have these huge windows bringing in a good amount of natural light. I love the elevation of the ceiling in here. So these go up to like 15 feet, which is awesome. And how it's configured now is a circle table. I know a lot of my clients have square rectangle, which would still fit really well in this particular room. But a feature that we haven't seen on the channel yet is going to be this wine cellar. So it's not temperature controlled, but it still is a great space to store wine, alcohol, beverages, whatever you want to do in here. A bunch of counter space, a lot of cabinet space, and again, you have the opportunity of doing a little bit of whatever you need in this particular space, and it has the same iron door as the front door. This is just a little bit taller at 9 feet. But then as we keep going, you're gonna see the hallway goes all the way to the back, like I said. You're gonna have the heart of the home over there. Before we get too deep though, let's check out your half bath. So I like how it's tucked away in this corner over here. It's obviously a half bath, so you have the vanity as well as the toilet. But again, you have a really good area for the guests to use the bathroom alongside a coat closet right off of the front door. So then through this hallway, you're gonna see that they have luxury vinyl. I'm sorry, they actually have engineered hardwood in here. This is a semi-custom home builder, so if you built from the ground up, you can choose the colors, different textures, all that stuff if you wanted to. Nonetheless, I love how it accents this entire home. We have the dining space, the kitchen over there, the living behind me. We'll start here with your informal dining. This is a big room. I mean, they have a huge 6-seater. This can easily fit 8 seats. And on top of that, we have 2 kind of buffet areas. So the first one being right here, a bunch of cabinets. I love when builders do this, they give you the extra drawer space, and these are Kentmore custom cabinets. This personally would probably be my coffee area, because behind you guys is where I personally would have the buffet. It's a little bit closer to the living room. And this would be perfect for, you know, parties, get-togethers, holidays, things of that nature. A bunch of space right here, and then it flows right here into the kitchen. So the kitchen has a massive island. This is probably 10 feet wide or long, I should say. You also have a bunch of extra seating space on the island with that lip. And then they didn't give true cabinets, but they did give you that kind of cabinet look all the way around in that kind of grayish green color. It's very unique. I actually do really like that. Nonetheless, it's a pretty nice kitchen. I mean, you have the gourmet style with the 6-burner gas stove. And speaking of the gas stove, in this neighborhood, traditionally, this would be electric. But Ashton Wood gave you guys the opportunity to put a propane tank here to give you that gas cooking that a lot of people do tend to like. Another feature that I love in luxury homes are gonna be these pot fillers, right? Gives you a little bit more of an elegant and luxury feel because you don't have to go back and forth from the sink. And speaking of the sink, it's in the island, it's undermounted, and I love the view you have, right? You can still entertain whether they're in the dining space or the living room, whether you're prepping or doing dishes, whatever the case may be. Bunch of cabinets, they extend them all the way to the top. We have this corner pantry going on in here. Gives you a lot of space. And then right off of the pantry is gonna be your built-in appliances. So this is a microwave, and then you have the convection oven underneath. And just to give you a little bit more orientation, this is towards the front of the home. So through this hallway, we have access to our 2-car garage. And then over here is gonna be that formal dining space. So the front of the home, that atrium area. So all in all, so far, I am in love with this property. Now let's kind of turn around and take a look at the living space. So really good size space, kind of almost like that shotgun style, but not really. At the same time, it's very open, so you can truly entertain in here. The centerpiece is going to be this fireplace. So you do have the opportunity of putting a fireplace in here if you'd like. They did elect to tile it from top to bottom, and on either side, they put these built-ins, which is really nice, gives you great storage as well as opportunity to put some nice decor up. I personally probably would put a nice sectional here and then put the TV mounted on that wall. Just personal preference, but I really do like this space. And then if we look up, they did a nice little ceiling design. They kept that kind of wood look up there that the floors have. So it gives you kind of a unison look all the way out. But behind you is where the primary would be. We're gonna see that in a little bit. Obviously we have these sliding glass doors, but let's go check out these secondary bedrooms. So these are quite large secondary bedrooms. I mean, there's plenty of space in here. I can walk around very freely. And then even in this corner, there's a little bit of extra room for a TV or a dresser. And then both of these rooms do have walk-in closets. We'll see that here in a second, but they connect via a Jack and Jill bathroom. So not an actual vanity in each room, but you do have a double vanity here, doors on either side, as well as this area where it has the toilet and the tub shower combo. So I love the opportunity for privacy for somebody using this side of the bathroom as well as this side of the bathroom. And then if we go through, we have another pretty good sized room. This is gonna be your secondary bedroom. And then right here is the closet. So like I mentioned, both of them are walk-in closets. This is very comparable to the other bedroom. And while I'm opening doors, these are gonna be 8-foot doors all the way throughout. These are also solid doors. They're not hollow, which is really nice. And they elected to paint them. Again, semi-custom, so you can kind of do what you want with the property. But as we walk out, we're back into the kitchen, just to give you a little bit more orientation. But over here is traditionally the 3-car tandem, but they elected to make it this huge laundry room. So you have obviously enough room for both of your appliances. I love how they put some folding space on top. You have a sink on this side, cabinets on either side, and then more folding space right here. And then this would be a door to your garage space. So all in all, really nice property. I love the design work in here. It's done very tastefully. But again, with them being semi-custom, you have the opportunity of doing whatever you'd like. Or if you needed to, you could find one of their inventory homes and buy something that they've already spec'd out. And as you can see, their designers do a great job. But as we open these sliding glass doors, we'll then get into your covered patio. So it's a pretty good sized covered patio. I mean, they have a little living space over there with a little dining area over here. This is gonna be the extended option. Typically, it would end about right here, but again, they extended it all the way out to here. And the backyard, again, this is a 70-foot wide lot, so 70-foot wide with about 130 deep. So it's gonna be a little oversized compared to typical lots, but this is a big 1-story, 3,000 square feet, eats up quite a bit of the lot. But as you can see, we still have a really good amount of space for the kids, the dogs, whatever the case may be. And I really love this neighborhood because the proximity to Castroville as well as San Antonio. So you can either go to Castroville, get a slower lifestyle, get a bite to eat, whatever the case may be, or go downtown into San Antonio. We have a Costco not too far, as well as SeaWorld just down the street. And if you're military, Lackland is not too far either, which is awesome. This is a very military heavy area. Nonetheless, we have a second entrance back into the home. This is going to be going straight into the master. So I actually like how you have a separate entrance to the backyard, but then you open right into the primary suite. So a very large primary suite. This is quite literally probably the biggest primary we've seen thus far. We have kind of your sleeping area, if you will, over here. And then you have kind of like a living space. And I love how they kept these tray ceilings with the beams that are going throughout the home into the primary as well. But again, really, really nice primary suite. As we continue this way, we're gonna have a double door entry into your primary bathroom. And it's honestly a pretty good sized primary bath as well. We have a double vanity on this side, kept that same kind of natural look tone with the cabinets, as well as some extra space up top for linen. Over here, we have a nice little standalone tub. Always love that. You have that nice fixed window bringing in some good natural light. And I actually really love how they tiled that whole back wall with that wood look. It gives it kind of like a spa-like feel. And speaking of spa-like, we have a huge, huge, huge shower. Typically what happens with builders, when they try to do a tub and a shower, you minimize one of the two. In this particular property, they maximize their space really well. So you have a really good walk-in shower, nice little bench right here. The one thing I wish they probably did is a rainfall feature or maybe a second shower head, but nonetheless, still an awesome shower. Over here is gonna be a linen closet as well as the toilet room. So there's the throne room. And then the linen closet is right here. And then we have the traditional closet tucked back here. So some pretty good space on this side as well as that side. All in all, really nice closet. And then you also have your low voltage in here. So your modem, router, that kind of stuff is going to be tied in right there. But let's take a walk through your bathroom, through your living space, and then we'll go to the heart of the home just to give you orientation one more time. So again, we're tucked in the back of the property. This is the living room. You have the informal dining, the kitchen, as well as the front of the house over there. All in all, again, this is probably one of my favorite models that we've done thus far, but I definitely want to hear y'all's opinion. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and your favorite feature of this property. Alongside that, if you're looking at making a move to the Central Texas real estate area, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. All my contact information, will be in the description below. Please don't hesitate to reach out so we can be a resource for you. If you want to see a property similar to this one, click here.